talked about the investigation and the links to radical Islamic groups. The SDPI, the Popular Front of India, what did they have to do with the violence that took place in Bengaluru yesterday? Here's a full report. Hours after the riots in Bengaluru, the police arrested Muzammil Pasha, a leader of the Social Democratic Party of India or SDPI, on charges of rioting and inciting the mob. According to officials of the Bengaluru police, Pasha and some other SDPI members were seen at the scene of the violence, initially addressing and then allegedly inciting the gathering. More than 60 police personnel were injured and over 200 vehicles set on fire by a mob of a particular community, according to the police.
Yesterday night's incident is very unfortunate. Just I have visited this police station and I have assessed a lot of damages that took place yesterday's night's disturbance. And this also we are assessing all those losses of our yesterday's bad incident.
The Karnataka police are also probing whether the violence was planned. Hours after an objectionable post on social media, a large mob assembled at the residence of the Pulakeshi Nagar Congress MLA Akhand Srinivasamurthy, a Dalit, and vandalized that place. A mob also assembled at the KJ police station and not only vandalized it but also prevented reinforcements from reaching the police station. The police suspect some amount of planning definitely went into the violence.
सुबह जो अरेस्ट हुई हैं उसमें एसडीपीआई के कुछ कार्यकर्ताओं को अरेस्ट किया गया है और कर्नाटका में कांग्रेस का और एसडीपीआई का गठजोड़ भी रहा है। तो क्या कहीं ना कहीं कांग्रेस आज उन ताकतों के साथ खड़ी है जो टेरर के साथ खड़े हैं, देश में आतंक का माहौल बनाना चाहते हैं? ये बड़ा सवाल उठता है।
The Karnataka State BJP sees this as a fight for a community vote bank. This is an area where there is a considerable minority vote bank, and the SDPI, the political wing of the controversial Islamic organization Popular Front of India, has been trying to make inroads in the area where the Congress holds considerable sway.
आग लगा के बाद 200-300 व्हीकल डैमेज कर दिए, एमएलए घर भी डैमेज कर दिया है। दंगा करने का प्लान करके वे लोग आए हैं और we'll take serious action.
The SDPI was in the eye of a storm even in January 2020 when the Karnataka police arrested several SDPI activists for inciting violence during the Anti-Citizenship Amendment Act protests. In fact, in February 2020, even Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan had hit out at the SDPI for trying to incite violence during the anti-CAA protests.
SDPIയെ പോലുള്ള ചില തീവ്രവാദ സംഘങ്ങൾ ഇത്തരം പ്രശ്നങ്ങളിൽ ഇടപെട്ട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ വഴിതിരിച്ചു വിടാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിന്റെ ഭാഗമായി ചില അക്രമ സംഭവങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ട്. ചിലയിടത്ത് ജനങ്ങളെ ഭിന്നിപ്പിക്കാനുള്ള നടപടികളും സ്വീകരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
The Karnataka police are currently hunting for 3 other SDPI leaders and activists allegedly on the run after the rioting in Bengaluru city.
SDPI is under the scanner, not just for its alleged involvement in riots in Bengaluru, it's also facing investigation for riots and anti-CAA protests in Delhi and in Kerala. But the bigger concern for intelligence agencies and security forces is to find out whether riots in Delhi and Bengaluru were orchestrated, planned, and if there is a wider malicious agenda behind this violence. With Nolan Pinto in Bengaluru and cameraman Kripal Singh in Delhi, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.